Welcome to your next move. I'm your host, Evantz Saint-Gerard. You're probably wondering, why are we watching this? Well, if you're selling a house and you're not sure where you want to go after you sell that house, this is the video for you. My special guest, and I'll let her introduce herself and where she's from. Special guest, introduce yourself.
Christine Serafini. I am a realtor in upstate New York, specifically in Schenectady County, and I've been a realtor for 21 years.
Now, Christine, we've met a while back and we hit it off, so that's why you're here. And I know that you're a specialist based in your area. Talk to us about Schenectady. What can people expect real estate wise out there?
Real estate wise, we've really we've had a lot of improvements, and we have an organization called the Metroplex, and really over the last 10 to 15 years, they've put a lot of time and energy in putting Schenectady and Schenectady County really on the map. We say that a lot. We've become a destination county and city. We have a lot of travelers that come here. We have Union Colleges right in the city of Schenectady, but more importantly, about 7 years ago, Mohawk Harbor was introduced, and that's on the Mohawk River. We have Rivers Casino. We have a harbor with restaurants and businesses. And now, most recently, we're developing a hockey arena that's going to be the home arena of Union Hockey, but also will host other events. Again, the intent is destination. We have a very thriving downtown, which was blighted for many years. Everything is kind of, goes up and down. And we really have a strong community of saying, here we are, Schenectady, we're on the map, Schenectady County. We have beautiful parks, we have shopping, we have businesses that have come here, also home to General Electric, that's in the city of Schenectady. So we really work hard at promoting that. And I've lived in Schenectady my whole life. Being a realtor for 21 years, up until about 7 years, maybe 8 years ago, nobody really, they're like, Schenectady. There was never really a great thing that people were encouraged or saying about Schenectady or wanting to move to Schenectady. And I decided we don't have a lot of, to develop my business, we don't have a lot of, I'm going to say, developments like cul-de-sacs and things like that. We're a city. So I really was trying to figure out where I was going to go with Schenectady. And I said, you know what? No one's really known as selling Schenectady. I live here. I'm very involved. My kids are older, but in PTO, in Little League. And I really just embraced my city. And along with what was up and coming, the Schenectady being the destination to come to, I evolved with that as well. So my business has grown exponentially about really diving into why Schenectady, why live in Schenectady, right? And we are thriving. We have great school districts. I stand by our school districts. My children went through them, and an array of programs. And that's really important, for parents, for us as realtors to be able to really be honed in on, why Schenectady School District. And I'm proud to say that I know a lot about that district. And it's a big district. We have about 10,000 kids.
I'm glad you brought all that stuff up because that's really important to anybody who's considering moving and they're not sure where they want to go. And the whole point of the video is to spotlight different areas and like, oh wow, this does speak to me. Maybe I should give this person a call and tap in and find out more about this area. All right, so what kind of housing can people find out there? Are there a lot of co-ops, condos? Are there 1 family, 2 family, 3 family? What can people expect?
Yeah, we have single families. I don't know the numbers on them. Single families and 2 families are very prominent in Schenectady. And 2 families, when I say that, I know we don't have the condo or co-op. That idea actually came to the city. They were kind of masterminding around that 10 to 12 years ago because I thought it was a great idea to create affordable housing. But we do have two family homes, and those are, 3-bedroom over 3-bedroom. And we've had a rise in that because multi-generational families want to live together, but yet have their separate living areas. So we have single families. We do have plenty of multi-unit buildings as well in our downtown area. I have a wonderful pool of investors, and we're always trying to attract the investors to come in and invest in Schenectady. But I will say, I live on a street that's both single family and 2 family homes. And they're prominent. They're definitely, they're not half and half. I really don't know the number. But when I think Schenectady, I think housing, single family and 2 families, yeah, very relevant in our city.
Right, and what price range can people expect if they're coming out to purchase something? Is it live as a forever home or possibly buy as a rental to get some rental income?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, two-family homes have really surged lately, and we do have a lot of downstate coming upstate, which, really since 2020, I'm going to tell you, it's really spiked up, and I love helping those families. I absolutely love it. So, I'm going to tell you 2019, a two-family home in Schenectady, probably price range was going to be 180 to 200,000. They're selling now average sales price 240 to 260. Some of them going upwards of that if they're, modernized. Single family homes
I'm,
are about 260.
I'm not sure I heard you correctly. Could you say those numbers one more time? 'Cause I'm about to faint.
Yeah, it's very affordable to live in Schenectady County. Right now, probably average sales price 260,000 in Schenectady County, in the city of Schenectady. We're up. I actually didn't mean to do that, but we're up about 15% year over year right now. But every year, our affordable housing is still affordable, but for the home owner, they're getting their equity is growing, a lot with what's going on. But very affordable to own a house in Schenectady. Let's just go over 260, whether two family or single family. But we're seeing a lot of those two family homes upwards of 300,000, but still very affordable. Now the rent on a two family, say an investor were to come in and buy a two family, average rent for one of those is $1,600 to $1,800 a month. It's the numbers work. The numbers definitely work.
I'm glad you're on this podcast to tell people at least the price point and the stuff that's available in Schenectady.
Mm-hmm.
So people,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I want this to be a spotlight for people who don't know where they want to go. They're like, oh my God, wait, this is affordable. This is doable. Now, what's the commute time is from upstate to downstate? Because it's
Two and a
really
half
important
hours.
down there. 2.5
Two and a
hours.
half
Okay.
hours. I get plenty of clients that, they'll come up on the weekend, or they'll say, this morning I've decided I'm going to come up. Okay, let's meet at noon. Usually they leave at 9 and we're meeting at noon. Yep.
Okay. Do
It's
you
an
see a lot
easy
of people?
commute.
Do you see a lot of people doing like verbal or anything like along those lines where
Oh yeah, we
they're
have a
buying a
high
bulk?
Airbnb. Yep. I
Okay.
do see Airbnbs, and I had a client who was specifically looking for that, and I never really dove into what Schenectady has for Airbnbs. I was amazed when I went on Airbnb to see what was available in Schenectady, really seeing that investors are being more creative, not looking for the long-term tenant, but because we're a
Mm.
destination city, seeing that Airbnb was a great opportunity for people. We do have hotels. We don't have tons of hotels, but the Airbnb was providing an opportunity, whether someone was coming up here for work for a couple weeks or coming in to come to the venue at the Mohawk Harbor or go to a show downtown Schenectady. We're known, we have a historic theater. Proctor's Theater is our historic theater. We have Broadway shows at Proctor's. We have the Wicked and the Cats and all of that. And that brings a lot of people here. They come here for like the week. We have tons of restaurants to choose from. Very diverse culture in Schenectady, which I really love. I love the diversity because in all that's life, right? And to be exposed and
Yep.
to be able to interact with diverse cultures, it's actually, I really feel that that's a real benefit to move to Schenectady because you have that.
Nothing brings people closer than these with food. So you already mentioned there's a lot of food out there. So, and that's my favorite subject. Next to real estate.
Yes.
Oh, real estate then food, or the other way around.
We need both
But
together.
let's talk, yes. If I could do both together, I would. Let's talk about the different kinds of food. You mentioned there's a lot of it's eclectic out there. So what kind of food restaurants can you
Yep.
set everything about?
We definitely have the burgers and the pubs, but we have Italian, we have Indian, we have, I'm not familiar with it, but I'm seeing halal restaurants. We have
Okay.
Chinese, we have sushi. I really don't see any German, but we do have an array of those restaurants, and I see a lot more up and coming with more noodle bars. A noodle bar just opened up, which is really cool. We just had food from there. I went and got that. That's actually one of my clients. A noodle bar, sushi, hibachi. So we really do have that array for someone who has, not just the traditional burger and fries. We definitely have those great restaurants that offer. We just had a beautiful Mediterranean restaurant open in downtown Schenectady, Mila's, and actually going there the first time this week.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put you on the spot. 2 questions. What is Schenectady known for food wise? What's their thing? If you're from Schenectady, you gotta try X.
I would say Grano, which is downtown Schenectady. It's
Mhm.
not necessarily Italian. It has an array of very good and rich dishes, and very reasonable price. So Grano. I would say in Rotterdam, Armando's, which is an Italian restaurant. Zing. Old School in Schenectady, Italian. I'm going Italian here. Freeze. Has been in business,
All
I
right.
think, almost 60 years. Cornerstone building, old, not ornate. And it's just, you go in, you got the tablecloths and you got the homemade sauce. So Ferrari's definitely would be a staple.
All right. Second question. You can only have one meal. What would it be in Schenectady? What would it be? What's your go-to meal?
So I would have, yeah, not, I would have to say, I know I didn't mention this restaurant, but Manhattan Exchange. It's a tavern, but it's nice. It's updated and modern. Wednesday nights, burger night. Any burger on the menu. Typical price is $19 with French fries. And they have all kinds, beautiful array of what they do with the burger. $10 on Wednesday nights. Go to Manhattan Exchange. And
Okay.
it's right in
All right.
downtown. Walkable, walk.
You talked about downtown. We mentioned theater. What else can we do in the downtown area? You mentioned we have lakes and stuff like that. What else can somebody expect to do
Well, we do have
for
the Mohawk
activity?
Harbor. You can take river cruises, which is really nice. In the holiday season, we have an awesome Friday before Thanksgiving. We have a beautiful 50 to 60,000 people attend our parade, the Schenectady parade, annual parade. Actually, I took part in that a couple years ago. We decorated a trailer. The theme was dream. And I used the dream of home ownership, and I did a float with a house on it, which was it was a lot of fun. It really was a lot of fun. 50 to 60,000 people. That's a great destination. That it's always the Friday before Thanksgiving, or a great event. We have on the outskirts, we have breweries, which people seem to like doing that. Schenectady County, we're really not in the mountains. We're an hour away from the Adirondacks, which is where I am right now. Beautiful hiking trails. I mean, the Adirondacks have been around for so long. Since 2020, I don't say that other word anymore, but since 2020, a lot of people have really come to know the outdoors. And we just really have the one thing that we do have, Schenectady has, and obviously upstate, the beautiful four seasons. In the fall, you have balloon tours, wine tours, lots of activities, lots of events going on every weekend. I would definitely say whatever you're looking for. We have great social media pages that really help people choose the destination of Schenectady and Schenectady County.
Can we go back? You mentioned balloon tours. I've been doing these videos for quite a while, since 2020. We're not going to say that word like you said. Since 2020, a majority of the videos I've done, a lot of people talk about outdoor stuff, but we've never, ever talked about balloon tours. Tell us what balloon tours.
Well, it's a balloon festival, so you can go up in hot air balloons. Specifically, that takes actually outside of Schenectady, that takes place at Lake George. Lake George is about 50 minutes away from Schenectady. I don't know the dates of that, but that is always very, very well attended. And it is something that, that's something you just don't do every day. Go up in a hot air balloon and overlook, look at the mountains and the beautiful scenery. I would definitely say that's a great thing to do. We most recently just added, though, in Schenectady, the Mohawk River boat tours. And the Mohawk River is absolutely beautiful. I know you say river, but there's so much nice scenery, especially this time of year. Fall is beautiful, beautiful. Well, we're not quite fall yet. I know we're summer, but
It technically, it feels like
it's
we're not.
blending. Go back to school. It's fall.
Yes, it's to the kids. Yes, it's to parents. God bless you. All right, so you mentioned earlier that basically there's camping sites and stuff like that. You said you're in a trailer right now that you purchased in 2020.
Yeah, we're in a camper we
assuming
purchased in 2020.
Is that a popular thing in Schenectady?
It's not in Schenectady, so we're about an hour away. Again, Adirondacks, it's up the Northway. I'm right at exit 25. I mean, really above Lake George. But to be in Schenectady, how close you are to all these beautiful destinations, too. We're centrally located to be able to, and, even downstate. You have to say, you're going to take, instead of 2.5, 3.5 hours, and come and enjoy the outdoors in the Adirondacks. I mean, it's beautiful. It's peaceful. Also, if you're, you like to kayak, plenty of lakes. We're right on Scroon Lake here. Plenty of lakes, plenty of rivers, fishing. There's a lot of very nice outdoor things here. Or if you just want to come and sit by a fire and have fire chat and just relax and That's what I did last night, and it's very peaceful.
All right, so you can get in tune with nature if that's what you want to do. My
Absolutely.
next question is we did mention back to school. So let's talk about young people who have kids. They're going out there. They want to put them in schools, or people who are going to college, or people who are doing a combination of both. And the
Yeah.
older, their parents want to follow them to take care of the grandkids.
Mhm.
What can make sense school wise?
Yeah, school wise, we have a large school district. We're a city school district. We have one high school, Schenectady High School. We have two middle schools, Mount Pleasant Middle School and Oneida Middle School. And then we have several elementary schools. What I will say about the school district in Schenectady, there is an opportunity for education for all levels. We have a great and special, so if you have special needs, your children have special needs. And then we have all the way up to the high achievers. We have the interbaccalaureate program, which my kids took part in, and they didn't get it all from me either. In the middle.
Take the
So
credit.
then,
They got something from you. They got something
yeah.
from you.
So we have the special needs children, we have the interbaccalaureate, but then what was introduced, and it's not introduced, it was kind of always there, but it kind of rose, was called the Smart Scholar Program for the kids in the middle. Let's keep them from maybe not achieving as much, and maybe they want to achieve more. Really, that Smart Scholar Program was to instill the ones in the middle, right? A lot of times the middle can get lost and not sure where to
Yeah.
go. I really, really stand by our education system. We have some of the most top qualified teachers and our administration staff. I see changes. I do watch it. We have a new superintendent this year who's phenomenal, who's actually a graduate, I believe, of Schenectady School District. So it's great to see that evolution. But I would say the programs for kids, if you're looking for a program, look at Schenectady School District because there's so many options for your child.
All right. Now, college wise, basically, are we seeing a lot of colleges in and
Yep.
around?
So right down the street from my house actually is Union College, which is engineering business school, very, very highly sought after. It's a small private college, has an excellent alumni association and support. We also have SUNY Schenectady, so Schenectady County Community College, which is part of the SUNY program, State University of New York. Excellent 2-year program if kids aren't ready for that 4-year private. And we also have SUNY Albany, Albany State. Albany State is a great program, a great university. We actually toured it for my son. He chose Michigan State over Albany State, but Albany State, I was very, very, very impressed with the programs that they have. And we have the D1 football, which is really, that's fun. Union College has a great D3 football in the sports. So we enjoy a lot of that with the community, especially Union College. The hockey team is D. So it's going to be fun to have that new venue on the harbor, the arena.
Well, you already alluded to it. Our next subject is sports. You talked about college sports. What else can we expect besides college level and also professional level? As I slip into my hat.
Well, we do have the Harbor Arena as well. Not the arena. The Mohawk Harbor Rivers Casino they hold concerts, they hold comedy shows, plenty of entertainment there, as well as, I don't know what other sports they're going to have at the arena yet. That's new. I'm just checking. Are you there? There
Yeah,
you are.
yeah.
All right, you're kind of froze on mine, but you have your Yankee hat on. There you go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not that close to the Yankees, but they're only 2.5 hours away from us. And I actually just organized a bus trip. We went down.
There you go. I was going to say, if I have door.
Oh, you definitely find a way. No,
All right.
I just actually organized a bus trip with a local tavern in Schenectady, and we took a bus trip, and we ended up getting we purchased them. We got to go into, I don't know if have you been to the new stadium?
Yes. Sometimes.
We had a suite. We went all in and got a suite, and it was a wonderful experience with the Yankees. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, we have,
I'm going to do
Go
the
ahead.
same thing that you're doing right now with the bus thing. I'll take all of my clients to a Yankee game and we'll get one of the suites. That is something that we're planning to do in the future. But I like that idea.
Yeah.
I continue. I'm sorry to cut you
Very,
off.
very affordable. I did a bus of, what did we do? A bus of 40. And with the ticket and the bus, I didn't pay for it all. I just organized it. For the bus and the suite, all drink, all food, it was $300 a person. But when I did others where we didn't have the suite, it really was only $100 more. So to experience the suite, it was fun. And you had premier seating. It was suite number one, I would highly suggest. Suite number
All
one.
right.
The location was
Mental
awesome.
note, it's in there. All right. So
Yeah.
what else? We talked about a lot of stuff in Schenectady and around Schenectady area. What would you say would be like a secret, something that people don't know? It's like a hidden gem that people, when we mention in the background, a
Oh,
hidden gem that they don't know, that we haven't talked about.
Central Park. Central Park is a beautiful gem of Schenectady. There's a beautiful rose garden. There's a very big pond with what used to have a fountain in it. I don't think we run the fountain. And now we have a new state-of-the-art public swimming pool for city residents. And it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. They just opened it up this summer, and that's where anyone can go to that pool, and it's all run by the city of Schenectady. Central Park is beautiful. There's a dog walking park. There's disc golf, nice walking trails, 2 baseball fields that have recently all been renovated. Beautiful. Central Park, if you're in Schenectady, that definitely is a beautiful place to go to.
All right. So you said a few things, basically. I'm definitely gonna put Schenectady on my map. Definitely my bucket list to go check out. The balloon ride,
Yeah.
basically, I'm going to do that. I do have a fear of heights, but I'm willing to
Well,
try
that's
that.
upstate a little bit, but yes, you put that on your bucket
But
list.
I can turn around and look, Schenectady, take some pictures.
Yes.
The other thing you mentioned is basically the affordability of the homes out there. I would definitely implore people, if you're selling your house here in New York, downstate New York, and you're thinking, all right, I have all this money, what should I do?
Mm-hmm.
Depending on where you are in your stage in life, let's say
That's right.
pretty much the kids are out of the house. Now it's time for you and your spouse to go live your life and go travel. That's what you want to do. You have enough money to purchase in Schenectady, buy a rental
Absolutely.
property, and take out that extra money you're getting on a monthly basis, pay whatever fees that you have to, for your life, and go travel.
Absolutely.
Somebody wants to start over, Schenectady could be a good area basically to start over on your
Mm-hmm.
life, basically whatever you
Mm-hmm.
choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm like, we mentioned food, we mentioned sports, we mentioned activities. I don't think there's anything else besides
And
Schenectady is
something
an
else
investment.
too, I'll just say, if they're in need of
Go
medical
ahead.
treatment, we have a heart center at Ellis Hospital, which is right in Schenectady. That's important. And then we're only 20 minutes away from Albany Medical Center, which is a superior medical center and has a pediatric unit that actually our company, the Children's Hospital of Albany Medical Center, our company, Miranda Real Estate Group, raises money every year, and we do throughout the whole year. We have coming up our golf tournament. I think it's our 19th. We're almost close to raising $500,000 for the
Wow.
Albany Medical Center Children's Hospital. So that's very close. We're only 20 minutes away from there if you're in need of those services as well.
That's a beautiful thing that you're doing. Thank you for bringing that up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the next question I have is basically, if somebody's interested in possibly that's the destination, their forever home, or they're thinking about renting, or whatever the case may be in their life, how can we reach out to you?
Absolutely. Christine Serafini, SerafiniSellsHomes.com. That's my tagline. You can go on any social media channel and you can always hashtag Serafini Sells Homes. So that's my website, SerafiniSellsHomes.com. Follow me on social media, my website, Google Christine Serafini Realtor. I have a Google profile, or call me 518-514-8830.
Could you give that number one more time? For all the people in the back who probably like, wait a minute, when they're washing dishes and whatnot. Give it to them one more time.
Yes, 518-514-8830.
Christine, thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy schedule to do this interview with us. I can only say thank you so much, and you're gonna go and enjoy the rest of your away time right now. And that's
Thank
pretty
you.
much it. For those who are watching, I want to say thank you for viewing this. Thank you. Thank you for viewing this. If you have any questions regarding real estate, if you're thinking you're downstate and you want to leave, and for whatever reason, wherever you are in your life, and you want to make a move, your next move is basically giving me a call. My number is 917-975-5985. And our website is mynyhomesales.com. Just like Christine, you can find us on every social media. Most of my social media is Evantz Sells Homes. You can find me on TikTok. I do not dance. It's not asking me to do that. Instagram, Facebook. Well, if enough people ask me, so maybe I would consider it. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. I'm pretty much on everything. And our team name is Team NWE, and what that stands for is Team Nonstop Work Ethics. And don't
Awesome.
ask if there's an S in the team, but there is. There is, basically. So, again, listen, thank you for watching. We hope we were
Absolutely.
entertaining. We hope we were educated. If you have any questions about real estate, do not be shy. That's what we do all day long. Either myself or Christine a call, and we're here to help. Thank you for watching.
Awesome.
We'll have a great day.